Oh. Wow. So Deafheaven are a black metal post-rock blending genres band that broke out in 2013 with the album Sunbather, which is a fantastic album to break through with. I mean, holy shit, that album really did like shake the metal world, the black metal world. A lot of people jumped onto this band. A lot of people jumped onto the genre through this band. Actually, I noticed a lot of people didn't really have much knowledge for the genre prior to this. Then it really did change the game. Now here we are, like 5 years later. They dropped New Bermuda a couple of years back. A really disappointing follow up to that massive, like mammoth of an album. To be honest, it felt like they were trying to do the same thing again, but it just led nowhere. I don't know. I just feel like they came onto the scene, really shaked things up quite a big amount, and here they were just dropping an album that didn't feel like it was as game changing, didn't feel like it was as innovative. Like Sunbather made it seem like this was a band that were going to completely change things up every release, and then New Bermuda came around, and it was just kind of like, it's fine, just not a bad album by any means. If anything, it was actually a good album. Compositionally, everything was there. Again, they did do pretty much the same thing again, and it worked on Sunbather, but this time around it just felt a little flat. But now here we are with Ordinary Corrupt Human Love. Whoa. This album, man, is absolutely beautiful. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know how they were able to craft this. This is unbelievable. I played this the minute I woke up Friday morning, and I was in awe. Like, I was in absolute awe with what I was hearing. That opening track is, oh, that is just how you do an opening track. Like, can you top that in 2018 for opening tracks? It is gorgeous, man. That piano is just, to die for. Like, to come from this kind of band in this genre, you just don't get it often. I mean, if you do get it often, then I'm just not listening enough. But as far as I'm aware, you just don't get this. I couldn't believe it, man. It was absolutely gorgeous. To be honest, I didn't have much hype for this album. I thought after their last one, I was just a bit like, I'm not really that bothered. So Honeycomb came around, didn't really bother listening to it. I thought I'll just wait till the album, see how things go. And I'm so glad I did, because I turned this on and I was like, yes. It's the perfect album experience, honestly, in terms of just feeling things through the sounds of music. Like, I just didn't think these kind of vocals would evoke that kind of emotion listening to an album, to be honest. I mean, they're quite harsh at times, they're quite brittle, but the blend with the instrumentation is to die for. Like, I can't believe how well this works. I mean, I know this was kind of like the thing that when they first broke out, everyone was talking about how this genre blend was incredible, but I think this might be an even better version of what they've done before. Even the guitar moments on this album, especially that last track, I mean, the way it just kind of plays and carries on, and it feels like it's going on forever, but it just keeps going, and it's just a moment that you just don't want it to end. I really cannot believe how amazing this band is, like, playing together and just coming up with these ideas. Like, every moment on this album feels wonderful. Like, it all just melts into you. Like, that's what this album does. To me, this is like the John Hopkins album, Singularity, that came out earlier this year, which I absolutely loved, and is going to be one of my favourites of the year, without a doubt. This is like that to me, honestly. It's the heavier version of an electronic ambient techno album. Like, this is just on the other scale, and just everything feels like it's meant to be there. They don't let any moment just feel wasted. They don't just throw in random parts to just sort of, this might work. This is all tactical, and everything here, they they just threw all their emotion into this. I'm not really a metal connoisseur. If you've noticed already, I don't talk about much metal on this channel. I do listen to metal, I just don't feel very qualified to talk about metal, I must admit. So I'm not really going to drag on this review and talk about things that I'm not really fully aware of, because I feel like I'm just wasting my time and wasting your time, to be honest. But the amount of metal that I do hear never manages to sort of capture that beautiful moment while also throwing in those heavy moments, and yet it works so well. A lot of critics will be praising this album absolutely by the end of the year. It deserves it, honestly. Deafheaven have crafted a wonderful piece of work here. And yeah, it's going to be one of my albums of the year too. This is a high contender at the moment for album of the year. I can see this really being a strong contender for album of the year, so we'll have to see, honestly, because this is fantastic. I'm going 9 out of 10. Wonderful album. Absolutely check this out if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts on Deafheaven and this new album that they have released, the fantastic wow. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Make sure you do listen to Ordinary Corrupt Human Love by Deafheaven, and have a good day.